Welcome to Recap World. Today, we are breaking down the dark and twisted web of the Netflix thriller His and Hers. This is a story where everyone has something to hide, and as our narrator reminds us, there are always two sides to every story, which usually means someone is always lying. The mystery kicks off in the rainy woods of Dahlonega, Georgia, where the body of a wealthy local named Rachel Hopkins is found in a truly disturbing display. She isn't just dead, she's splayed across the hood of her own car, ritualistically stabbed 40 times. Even more chilling, the killer carved the words "two-faced" into her fingernails. At the exact same time, we meet Anna Andrews in Atlanta. She's a television news reporter returning to her apartment in a daze, frantically scrubbing herself and her trashed apartment as if trying to wash away the evidence of a night she can't quite remember. Anna's life is currently a wreck. A year ago, she lost her infant daughter, Charlotte, to SIDS while the baby was being watched by Anna's mother, Alice. In her grief, Anna ghosted her mother and her husband, Detective Jack Harper, and fled to Atlanta. Now back at work, she finds her anchor spot occupied by a polished rival named Lexi Jones. Desperate to get her career back, Anna offers to cover the Rachel Hopkins murder in her hometown. She heads back to Dahlonega with a cameraman named Richard, who in a classic move of petty revenge is actually Lexi's husband. Anna has been sleeping with Richard just to spite the woman who took her job. When Anna arrives in Dahlonega, she crashes right back into the life of her estranged husband Jack, who is leading the investigation. But Jack is spiraling. He has a massive conflict of interest because he was Rachel's secret lover. They were actually having sex in his truck in the woods just before she was murdered. Jack spends the early parts of the case in a panic, avoiding the mandatory DNA swabs required of the investigators, and even using Rachel's dead face to unlock her phone so he can delete their explicit texts and photos. The forensics team soon finds a red friendship bracelet stuffed inside Rachel's mouth, a signature that links the crime to Anna's past at St. Hilary's Academy. It turns out Rachel, Anna, and two other women, Helen Wang and Zoe Harper, were once a tight-knit and toxic clique. This group was defined by cruelty, like the time they forced a classmate to drink urine as a prank. The body count rises when Anna goes to interview the headmistress of St. Helen Wang. Helen is visibly shaken, mentioning a 20-year-old secret known only to the five of them. Shortly after Anna leaves, Helen is found with her throat slit in her office, another friendship bracelet left as a calling card. By now, Jack's partner, Priya Patel, is deeply suspicious of him. She notices his erratic behavior and discovers boot prints at the first crime scene that perfectly match Jack's Timberlands. While the investigation reaches a fever pitch, Anna and Richard find their hotel reservation mysteriously canceled, forcing them to stay at a remote lake house owned by Lexi's family. It's here that Anna makes a staggering discovery. Lexi Jones is actually Catherine Kelly, an old classmate who was the primary target of the clique's high school bullying. Catherine has undergone a total body makeover and changed her name to escape her past that includes her murdering her own sister, Andrea, by emptying her inhaler before a boat trip as revenge for fat shaming. It turns out Rachel and Helen had found out about this murder and were blackmailing Lexi, giving her a motive to kill them. The true origin of the violence is finally revealed through a horrific flashback to Anna's 16th birthday. Rachel had invited Anna and Catherine into the woods for a party, but it was a trap. Rachel, Helen, and Zoe had arranged for older men to be there to assault the girls. While the attack occurred, the three friends watched and recorded it on a camcorder, laughing and singing "Happy Birthday" to Anna while she was raped on a dirty mattress. Catherine managed to escape the woods that night, but she grew up believing Anna had helped set her up. The killer strikes a third time, caking out Jack's sister, Zoe Harper, who is found drowned in her bathtub. She was the last bystander from that night in the woods. Jack is devastated, but Priya is now convinced he's the killer because he's covered in Zoe's blood when she finds him. To get to Anna, Jack is forced to knock Priya unconscious and race to the lake house. At the lake house, a brutal confrontation erupts between Anna and Lexi. They trade blows in a no-holds-barred fight that ends with them crashing through a glass coffee table, with Anna even losing a tooth in the struggle. Lexi grabs a gun and prepares to kill Anna, but she doesn't realize the chamber is empty. Just as she's about to fire, Priya arrives and shoots Lexi through the window, killing her instantly. With Lexi dead and Richard arrested as an accomplice, the police believe they've solved the case of the vengeful victim. We jump forward 1 year. Anna and Jack are back together in Atlanta, happily pregnant and raising Zoe's orphaned daughter Meg as their own. Anna's career is thriving again, and the trauma of Dahlonega seems to be behind them. But the real truth is revealed in a letter left for Anna by her mother, Alice. Alice reveals that she was the killer all along. She had been faking her dementia to avoid suspicion, knowing that no one expects an elderly woman to be a serial killer. After Anna disappeared in the wake of baby Charlotte's death, Alice watched Anna's old home movies to feel close to her. That's when she found the tape of the 16th birthday party and saw the horrific assault and the laughter of the other girls. Alice's vengeance was calculated. She killed Rachel to bring Anna home, killed Helen to keep her there, and killed Zoe to give Anna the perfect family by orphaning Meg for her to adopt. She even planted the evidence to frame Lexi from the start. The series ends with a haunting moment. Anna finishes the letter and looks across the porch at her mother. Alice gives a subtle nod and a smile, a dark secret shared between mother and daughter that will stay buried forever. Thank you for watching this deep dive into his and hers. If you enjoyed this chronological breakdown of the Dahlonega murders, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more plot recaps of the latest thrillers. What was your reaction to that final twist with Alice? Let's talk about it in the comments below. See you in the next video.